Plaintiff Dayla Fluellen says she used to be good friends with the defendant until she became inconsiderate and selfish. Dayla claims the defendant has bad taste in men, and she always put her boyfriends before her friends. Dayla's suing her today for an unpaid loan. Defendant Cassidy Larry says Dayla is an extremely possessive and controlling friend. And it's not that she has bad taste in men, it's just that Dayla always finds something wrong with her boyfriends because she doesn't want her to have one. Cassidy denies owing Dayla for anything.
Start with you.
All right. Well, I have been the defendant's best friend for over 10 years. Our children are very close friends. We were cool up until, this loan situation. She's, always been a good friend to me until she became very inconsiderate, selfish.
What do you mean by that, inconsiderate?
She has horrible taste in men. I mean,
What?
she's like, she puts her boyfriend and before her friends. She's,
well, example.
Okay, for example, she invited me to come to the club one night. I live in Ohio. She lives in Kentucky. Mm-hmm. And so I went to the bar with her that night, and she ended up leaving me to go with him, left me stranded. I had been drinking as well.
You didn't have a car?
I had a car. I drove there, so I had to leave my car, and I had to catch a cab home.
Why?
Because I was intoxicated and I, didn't want to drive home. But
because you got drunk, she shouldn't be with her man?
No, she can be with her man, but she invited me to come.
Invited you to come, you hang out, you have a good time there, and then you go home and she go her way. Were you all intending to spend the night otherwise?
No, we were just, it was just inconsiderate. She didn't let me know.
What?
Like she just
What's
left
inconsiderate?
me. Well, the fact that she just left me.
That she went home?
I guess, apparently.
What would you want her to otherwise have done?
Well, at least let me know. I mean, I was looking around the club for her for like an hour.
Oh, okay.
She knew I was
you
leaving.
didn't tell her that.
No, she never told me.
She knew once she was in there, I was leaving.
Yeah, she didn't know she was drunk, admittedly. Go ahead. Give me another example of her having a man and you not. I mean, her having a man and you, and she put him ahead of you. Give me another example.
Well, it's not even just him. I mean, she's just selfish. I mean, like, okay, for example, she had asked me to come to a parade on Memorial Day, mm-hmm. and I get to the parade, and there's streets blocked off. I'm not really familiar with Kentucky because I live in Ohio, and their streets are blocked off, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm calling her phone, calling. She's not answering the phone. Then she answers. She calls me back like 2 hours later after I'm already gone. We get into this big heated argument. I mean, and she's just continuously just doing something that's just inconsiderate, and I'm just tired of it.
Okay, you sound like you're too high maintenance. That's what that sounds
no.
like. You sound like you need more than her man, right? More attention. Well, y'all got some. What y'all think I'm talking about? I don't know. Y'all some freaks. Go ahead, let me hear your side, ma'am.
Well, as Dayla stated, we've been friends for about 10 years. And like over the last couple of years, it's not that I have poor taste in men. Basically, she doesn't want me to have a man.
Right, that's what I was referring to. She wants more attention. Right.
Every time I get a man, she doesn't like it. There's a reason why she don't like him. She wants me to leave him alone. And the whole parade thing, my daughter was in the parade. I told Dayla to be over there by 1:30 before they closed the roads. She didn't come, so...
We're going to get to the $1,000 loan, but how would you characterize her personality?
Very controlling. I don't know, kind of obsessed, wants me, like, to be her friend, nobody else's friend, and...
Okay, sounds like something's going on there. Your loan, how are you suing her for a loan?
Well, on March the 9th of 2015, I loaned her $1,000 for moving expenses. She told me that she needed the $1,000. She didn't have anybody else to give it to her. She needed to get a few things out of layaway, and that she also needed to pay the truck to move her belongings. So I said, okay, I'll loan you the money. It was supposed to be paid by May the 31st of 2015. And as you can see, I do not have my money. She has not made any effort in paying me my money. She followed me on Instagram.
What does she say when you ask?
She had the nerve to tell me she was going to make the payment arrangement, pay me $50 every 2 weeks, or on the 5th and the 20th or whatever, something crazy. Yeah, because I gave her.
So when's the last time you asked?
I asked her probably 3 months ago.
And same thing. She wanted to propose payments.
Yes.
And you told her no.
Yes.
All right, ma'am. What do you say to this?
I say I don't owe her any money.
Why?
Because when Dayla loaned me the money, I did agree to pay her back by the 30th of May.
Mm-hmm.
I got in a car accident in April, so I had 2 jobs, so I missed a lot of work. And at that time, she was like, well, just pay it to me when you can. So I was giving her a little bit of money when I could. And the whole incident with the parade happened where she felt like I left her there, and that wasn't the case. My daughter had an asthma attack, and I actually had to leave the parade to go take her to the hospital. As soon as that happened, Dayla demanded her money in full. She knows me. She knows I cannot just give her $1,000 at a time. I'll pay you so much, $50 every time I get paid. She said no, if I couldn't pay her in full, then she didn't want it.
She don't want you to pay her?
Yeah.
At all?
That's what she said.
So if you were to give her $999, you don't think she would want that?
She said she didn't want it unless it was in full.
Okay, and that's what you believe if you gave her, all right. So I see what the problem is here.
Yeah. She wants to tell me when
she don't have good sense. That's what that sounds like. All right, $1,000 is your judgment. Her only defense is a bunch of sob stories and that she doesn't believe because you won't take less than $1,000. And I do believe if she came with $999, certainly you would take that.
I definitely would.
She doesn't think you will. Either that or she was playing with my intelligence. But we now know the intelligence issue today is solved. 1,000 is your judgment. Have a good day.
I want to be friends. That's my friend forever.
I just really want my money. I mean, she showed me who she is, and I want to cut all ties.
This is ridiculous.
Well,
you knew I was going to pay you the money back. But you know I can't pay you $1,000 at a time.
Well, if you were a woman and with being a grown-up, it comes responsibility. And if you knew you couldn't pay back the loan, you should have took the money. So
okay, but I knew I was going to get in a car accident.
I'm okay.